Hi YouTube, my name is Cole. I just picked up a X4 Insta360 camera, and this will be my first time using it, first time talking to it, kind of weird. So I'm planning on taking a bunch of videos with my bike, going on a bunch of adventures, and hopefully capturing some cool stuff. But this is the intro to everything, I guess, so I figured I'd do a quick show of my bike, quick overview basically of what I've done to it. I've only had it for, I don't know, maybe 2 months. Let's check and see how many miles are on it. 360 on the dot. So, yeah, I bought the 2025 CRF40RL, and I've been loving it. Done a lot of changes, and I still have a lot to go. But as you can see, it's still very dirty. So, and I'm gonna wash it, and then probably tomorrow I'm gonna take another video going over everything and cut to that after this. But yeah, I'm super psyched to have this camera and make a couple videos, basically just showing off my trips, doing whatever, you know. Gonna be washing my dad's bike. We actually just went on a pretty cool ride yesterday. He's got a Gas 700, which he's modded out. I don't think he's completely done yet either, but he's been liking that a lot. He's got the forks just retuned, so he's pretty happy about that. But yeah, we'll cut to once the bikes are clean, and I'll go over everything real quick. That'll be a good intro. Hey, so it's been a couple days. I'm actually editing a couple of my clips here, and I deleted the wrong clip. So I'm just adding this in. It actually took me a couple days before I could record more because it's been raining every single day. So it's been 3 or 4 days. But nonetheless, I'll skip to the next clip, and we'll go over everything on the bike real quick. Tell you what I like, what I don't like, this and that, just real quick. So okay, so first off, we'll start at the front. I took the stock tire off probably the front, I don't know, 100 miles in maybe. It wasn't bad. It really was better than I expected, but I got this, let's see, it says Top Gear F, but it's a A-Trax woods tire, basically. It's got about, I'd say, well, it's got 60 miles on it, and I'd say about 30 of those were road, believe it or not. So that's not too bad. It's still got the little nipples, so I'd say that's doing pretty good. And I'm really happy with the performance. So, and it was a cheap tire, 45 bucks I think on Motorsport. I got this guard because it's a little stiffer and easier to take on and off than the stock guard. Got a couple GoPro mounts. I'm really happy about the lens. The lens is cool, it's smoked, but also it's an LED light along with these blinkers. I like the blinkers. They got really good flexibility, so I'm hoping they hold up. Let's see, next I got these Acerbis guards. They're pretty good, pretty solid. I actually hit a little building, little like hut with it, and it just scarred it. They stayed in the same place. Pretty happy with those. Then I've got, let's see, let's go here. I've got these Rocks bars right here. Pretty tall, but I like pretty tall. I got the stock bars. I actually like the stock bars. But yeah, they're pretty tall. They make it, the bike, slightly a little more unstable, just slightly at lower speeds, which was surprising for me. But I think that's just because, you know, you got more angle or more space in between the bars and your triple clamps. So just keep that in mind when you go for tall bar risers. Then I've got these Honestly, I can't remember the name brand of these, but they were decently priced. Just some radiator guards. And before I forget, I got these little cheap 30 bucks maybe Amazon mirrors. They say, I mean, the stock ones come like way up here and they're in the way for woods riding. I don't like them. These do, you know, they're not as good as the top ones, but they do a great job for what they are, and they don't move, actually, believe it or not, so I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, and then the first digger I took on this bike, maybe 100 miles in, I took a fall on the right side and immediately dented the header. I was pretty happy about that. Just kidding. So I went and bought these T-Rex guards, and they do cover a lot. They cover everything down here for like big stuff. Covers the header, obviously, and let's see the other side. It's the same deal. Pretty easy to put on. You just have, this was kind of a pain taking these off. Not too bad, but you just replace these bolts. There's a through bolt here that goes through a mount. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with them. They do, you can see, I do, when I ride up on the bike, you can see I do rub up against them a little bit, which, you know, you feel them there. They do kind of stick out a little bit when you're riding with your feet. You know, you hit them a little bit, but I have not had an issue with them, and I've gotten used to them really easy, really quick. So I'm really happy with those. I would 100% buy those again. Then I got this TM Design Works skid plate. The original skid plate is pretty thin, although it's not too bad, and I would consider keeping it on, but you don't have any linkage coverage. So I really like the linkage coverage. As you can see, I did a terrible job cleaning down here, but that's normal. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy about that. I also need to remount this horn because I need another mount in between it because it sounds terrible. You barely can hear it. Let's see, what else is there? I got these, I think I got this off of Amazon, I do believe, and I can't quite remember where I got this. Actually, you know what, I think that came together as one piece, now that I'm thinking. Yeah, pretty standard. I mean, everyone takes these things off, and I found out why, because they do a great job covering it from mud, but when mud does get in there, it just packs in there and it does not come out. Even when you wash it, it does not come out. So you have to take it off every wash, and it's like, yeah, that's kind of a pain. So 40 bucks or something, get that. Comes with nice metal, aluminum. So pretty happy about that. Yeah, these, I think, I can't remember what his name, I think it's John T. Young. I saw him, he's got a bunch of these 450RL videos, and he's got one of these on. All you have to do is cut it. So it's for a 2018 X, CRF40RL, and it just doesn't have the extra stuff that the 450 does. So you just have to cut right here, and that's literally it. As you can see, this zip tie is getting worn out, but that's the only modification you need to do. Same with the other side, same thing. Yeah, I really like those because I'd say like 50 miles in, you can see it was starting, just my feet were starting to rub against the frame, and like a little frame protection, I should say. I'm not really, the grip isn't a huge thing, but it's there, it helps, so why not? Let's see, oh yeah, I got this bag I actually love. I keep a little screwdriver when I'm messing with the clickers. I like the stock suspension a lot. I think it's pretty good. You definitely need to adjust it and figure out where you like it, but I've got it pretty well set. Hopefully not too much more adjustment I need to do, I should say. I'm just about 200 pounds, 5'9", so stock suspension is good enough. Hopefully I can maybe lighten up that 200 pound number, but and then it'll work even better. But yeah, this little bag, I put my phone in there, right there, boom. It's perfect because when I'm riding with people and they fall in front of me, I'm just one zip away, boom, the phone's out. I can take a couple pictures of them. So that's always fun. Let's see, what else? I've got this Seat Concepts. This is the original Comfort. It's not the XL, and it's perfect for me. The XL, I think my Pops has it, comes out to about here, so it's pretty wide, and I just don't like the wide step when you're coming back. So I went with this one, and I have no regrets, other than maybe the red, because you could tell it's already getting pretty dirty, and I've probably only got about 100 miles on it, maybe 200, something like that. What else? It comes stock with these nice guards. I've got these Polysport guards. Actually, looks like I need to move it forward. It looks like it came back a bit. I've only got one ride on them, so still figuring out if I like them or not, but they look really good. They offer a bit of protection for the swing arm, so I'm always game for that. I've got this Tusk guard down here for the brake. That's extremely dirty. Yeah, I mean, the original one is very flimsy. It's cheap plastic, so getting something to protect that disc is important for me. I'm thinking about getting the tidy up for this, but I might just wait till it breaks, you know. I like, you know, everything up here, but this comes down pretty far, so we'll see. I'm thinking about leaving it for now, but... And then, what do we got? For the rear tire, I've got the Tractionator Enduro IT from Moto Z. It's got, like I said, same as the front, about 30 road miles and 60 total on it, so it's got a little bit of wear, but you know, it's a moto tire. It is DOT approved, believe it or not, so I think this is as aggressive as it gets for DOT approved. It's really, I haven't had any issues with traction, so I've been really liking it. The braking power with this tire is incredible. It just feels like you could stop on a dime just using the rear brakes, which is really really nice. But yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, I also, another Amazon buy. Same with this guard, same thing. Just because I like to spend money, apparently. This is still the stock chain, which needs to be lubed, but it's hanging on. And I got a cheap sprocket, cheap aluminum sprocket, because I wanted to change it up, so I went with it comes stock with a 51, and I put a 52 on there just to see if it would give me a little more I don't know, a little more woods performance, I guess, and it definitely does. Just that one tooth. A lot of people I saw online, they said the 53s were great for woods, but I like the way it performs on the road. I didn't want to go for that huge jump, so I got a 52, a cheap one. It was like 30-40 bucks, something like that, and just to see, you know, if that was where I wanted it. And I think I'm gonna stick with that, and I'm gonna, once this one's worn out, I'm gonna get a Dirt Tricks. I like Dirt Tricks. I got that on my dirt bikes. They last forever, so pretty happy with that. Other than that, oh man, I've been loving the bike. It's been great.